into the action on this video. Oh, what is up, guys? Want to keep you on your toes there. I am frying me up some hamburger there. So thought we'd dive right into the action. So as it's cooking here a little bit, I can talk to you along the way as we listen to Golgo 13 in the background, NES soundtrack. Yeah, one of my viewers, Chrissy Smith, told me about this idea for an episode of In the Kitchen with Retro. She asked if I ever had barbecue noodles. So I'm like, no, I don't think so. What is barbecue noodles? So basically, it's pretty simple though. It's just, you know, your meat here, right? You brown it, drain it, add barbecue sauce to it, and then you have some kind of pasta with it. So I thought about doing spaghetti noodles, but I got some penne, and I think that would work good with this too. So I'm going to, I guess, put my own little spin on it. You know, it's like I took her idea, and then I, you know, added my little contribution to it. So I got the pressure cooker on here on browning. So while that's doing its thing, I'm going to put some water on the boil and get that pasta going. Okay, going to add the pasta now. This is the penne pasta I talked about. This is Live G-free, so this is gluten-free, okay? I'm not on a gluten-free diet per se, but I just happen to see this at Aldi's. It's gluten-free, it's organic, it's yeah, organic brown rice and quinoa pasta. So, bottom line, pretty healthy for you. So the recommended serving size, I'm going to try to start doing this for pasta like this. They say it is a handful, so I'm literally going to do that. Okay, so I'm going to add the barbecue sauce to the meat now. I'm changing it up today. I've got this different Private Selection brand. That's Kroger brand, in case you don't know. Private Selection is from Kroger's. That's kind of their like higher quality brand. Okay, they on different things. But yeah, peppercorn blend barbecue sauce. I was like, it's worth a try. I like pepper, right? So it's actually got chunks of peppercorns, and so you, by itself, probably not, you know, might be too much, but added to something like this meat, it's gonna, well, we're gonna find out. Decent amount. Don't want it dry. Let's see, okay. Do not like dry food. It's like, I don't want to gag on it, you know, or choke. Like when I go to Subway, or recently I just went to Quiznos. Yeah, I drive like an hour to go to Quiznos. I like Quiznos. But I told them extra sauce on the sub, and the lady did that. But when they put the sauce on it, they put it directly on the bread. Then they send it through the toaster oven. Well, that bread is like a sponge. It's gonna soak it up, right? And when it came through, I asked the other lady. I was like, "Can I have a little extra sauce, on the meat and cheese?" And the other woman's like, "I already gave him a lot on there." It's like, I drove almost 100 miles. Don't give me a hard time about a little bit of extra sauce, okay? You guys shouldn't be arguing with the customer like that. That ain't good business. But they didn't give me any more hard time. They went ahead and put some more sauce on it for me. But yeah, it's like, I don't care if you charge me extra for it. I want some freaking extra sauce in there, dang it. Especially being that sauce, it's like I get the chicken carbonara sauce from Quiznos. That carbonara sauce, that's really what makes the sub. So when it comes down to it, yeah, that carbonara sauce is what makes me drive over an hour to go to Quiznos. Alright, so enough about that. Got the sauce in there. I think it's pretty saucy. I can always add more. Got it on warm, so it's going to marinate and do its thing while we wait on the pasta. With the power invested in me with this magic spatula, I now say, alakazam, alakazooey. I could not be any plainer, but when I tap this here, make the pasta be done in a strainer. All right, yes, it worked. Had to channel my inner Presto there from Dungeons and Dragons. Yes, I like to keep it fun here, guys, at Retro Reviews. So, let's zoom out. The pasta is ready, and then I'm gonna just add it to the, move this over here. Add it to my barbecue beef mixture, right? This is a very simple recipe, and that's cool. Because, like, well, that is one of my mottos in life, is to keep it simple, right? Sometimes, you can't avoid extra steps and ingredients, but it's like 3 ingredients: meat, barbecue sauce, and pasta. Now that, I think some people would say, yep, that is my kind of cooking, right? So, I got it stirred up there. I'm going to let this, it's on the warm setting. I'm just going to let this sit for like 5 minutes. And when it is, and when those 5 minutes are up, I'm going to plate it up, or I think I'm going to put it in a bowl actually, but anyways, we're going to plate it up and taste it out and see how it is. Alright, we are back. And I'm ready to plate it up. Like I said, I'm going to put it in a bowl actually. Let's go ahead and turn that guy off. Yeah, I love this multi-cooker. It's a pressure cooker, it's a slow cooker, you can fry your meat in. I mean, so yeah, this is going to be about like enough for me, one meal here. There's a little bit left. That's good enough. Let's see what it looks like. Give it a little stir here. This is what we got here, guys. Barbecue beef with pasta. Or, as Chrissy called it, barbecue noodles. Right? Because when she said barbecue noodles, I'm like, what is that? Because I'm like, okay, I'm thinking noodles and barbecue. I'm like, I've never heard of that before, but once you told me what it is with the meat here, I'm like, okay, I think I could dig that. So let's taste it out and see what we got here. Alright, guys. Sorry. Trying to get my thoughts out before I was done chewing there. Sorry about that. Yeah, that's pretty good. I mean, this could be like your hamburger helper, but you're making it yourself, you know? You don't need the box. I'm digging that. I really like it. Now, I think those peppercorns are adding a little flavor, you know? Because I'm getting that. Because there's actually chunks, little chunks of peppercorns. That ain't ground pepper, right? It's not completely ground. It's little chunks in there. Pretty good. But that is good. I'm telling you. Well, basically, crack, boom! And I'm going to give you credit, Chrissy. You knocked out a homie, because this was your idea. So I'm not going to take credit for it. I'm giving credit where credit is due. So Chrissy Smith is the one that told me about it. So you knocked out a homie with that idea. I definitely will. I will have this again in the future. Just, you know, I'm digging it. I've never had it before. That's the thing. It's like, this is, to me, this is what YouTube is all about. Coming together, sharing ideas, you know, learning from each other. It's like some, you know, it's not guaranteed you might like it, but then again, you might, right? So it's worth taking a chance, you know, especially if it's somebody you know or somewhat know, and, you know, they're not just talking gibberish, right, or nonsense. So, yeah, she's been one of my viewers for quite a while now, and so she reached out to me, and she's like, hey, this would be a good idea. Why don't you try it? So thank you again, Chrissy Smith, for reaching out to me and, you know, planting that little seed in my brain to do this idea for a video. I think it's a winner. We got a winner, folks. Anyways, guys, that's going to do it for the video. So tell me, what do you think of this? Have you ever heard of this? Just doing it yourself, barbecue sauce and hamburger and some kind of pasta, whether it be noodles or the penne, whatever. And would you be interested in trying this? Let me know in the comments below. All right. I would recommend trying it, especially if you like barbecue sauce. I mean, if you don't like barbecue sauce, then, well, you may not like it. You know, that may be a deal breaker. But here's my hats off to this recipe. Anyways, guys, that's going to do it for the video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy this video, give me a thumbs up. But if this is your first time to the channel, tap that red subscribe button down there. Then the bell next to it. Ding, ding. And that way you'll be notified when I upload new videos, okay? And if you did like this video and you like these In the Kitchen with Retro videos, give me a thumbs up. It helps the channel out a lot. That would be retro rad if you would do that. And I'd be much obliged. So until next time, guys, keep it retro.